everybody, and welcome back to Grandma's house. Today we're going to be flipping a dresser. I was going to do the Hollywood glam Easter decor, but due to necessity we're going to do this. Okay, this dresser is in my spare room, which I'm just redoing now. And it was given to me by my sister Joanne, so thank you, Joanne. And it was brown, and I painted it white to go into this room, and now we're going to give it another makeover. I'm going to start with, of course, cleaning it and removing all the hardware. Washed it first, then I sanded it down, and now I am giving it two coats of, well, at least two coats of black paint. I've also sanded down the drawers and cleaned them and removed all the hardware. So this is the next step. And here it is, all painted, obviously just the frame of the dresser. And now what I'm going to do is show you the areas that I'm going to be distressing a little bit. There's a line right on the top there that I'm going to distress, and I'm also going to go in on all the edges. Like, I'm just going to see if I can put this down without making you guys sick with dizzy. Right in here, and I'm going to distress that up and bring that back right down to the wood. There is the white paint underneath, so I'm using 100 grit sandpaper right now, and because I'm not only going through the black paint, which is what is it? Sico black paint, and from Rona, but I want to go through the black and the white to bring it right back down to the natural wood. And I'm going to go on these edges, this one and the top, and like I showed you, right along the top, just to expose some of this detail. And after that, like right now, I'm going to just do this part, and then I'm going to go with steel wool over the entire surface, just to rough it up a little bit so that it'll take the antiquing wax better, which will give it a nice, rich, thick coat. And it also takes down like, even though this is a matte paint, it takes down any of the sheen. So that's what I'm going to do now. I won't make you watch the whole process since I just showed you how to do it and what I'm doing. And I'll come back and show you how it turned out when it's done. Okay, now after two coats of the black paint, and I have distressed everything that I want to distress, as you can see, I'm just going to stand my camera back up on the tripod so I don't get you all dizzy. Well, hey, you can see I've done all the edges. And now what I'm going to do is get my antiquing wax, and I'm going to antique it, or well, put the antiquing wax on it, and then I'll show you the drawers. Okay, I'm going to be using the Behrs Decorative Wax, the Behrs Antiquing Wax. And I have used it before, and I do quite like it. Now, how I'm going to leave this on, so I'm just going to brush this on, and I'm going to leave it for just a little while, just to let that soak in a little. And then I'll wipe it off. But I do want it to get into all those places and give it the chance to soak in. And now this is just a little pouncing brush that I'm using. It is meant for wax. And I'm just, as you can see, yeah, make sure you can see. Half the time, oh my goodness, I'm doing this, and then I realize, no, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. And then I'll show you that I painted the bottom drawers black, and the top ones I sanded right down to the natural wood. And because this is a solid wood dresser, I mean, you wouldn't want to do that if it's just that 1/8" veneer on it. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do it then. Okay, now as you can see, I've got waxed the whole frame, and I've let it sit for about a half hour. So now I've just got some old towels, cotton towels, and I'm just going to rub the wax off. And you see even what it's doing, like to the black, it just makes even the black look so much richer. And I think a half hour was just the right amount of time. And then I'm going to put the wax on the drawers as well. So now when you're using the wax, like if I put this on and then think, oh no, I've left it on too long, you can come back over top of it with just some clear wax, and it will remove the dark antiquing wax. And now this is also going to be a great protection for this dresser. Well, I'm going to be using it in my family room as a sofa table console, whatever it's called. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll come back when we're doing the drawers. And here we have, I've placed the top drawers in, and now I'm going to that's just the raw wood, and so I'm just going to antique wax that as well. And there it is. We just have to put the handles on, and I don't know if you can see, maybe I'll bring you a little bit closer. I did, there we go. I distressed the edges all along here as well, and I think it's just the perfect amount. So I will get the handles on it, and then we'll take a final look. Okay, and here we are at my elaborate painting booth. And I'm using the Rustoleum paint and primer, the 2-in-1, flat black. And these are the original knobs that were on that dresser initially. And we'll just give it a good coat of paint. I'm going to have to do two because I don't want it running. Okay. And there it is. My dresser, which is now a console table. And I can't get back quite far enough to get the whole thing in. So I do apologize. But I've got the black handles on. And I think the top drawers being a different color makes it look perfect. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I flip this dresser slash storage unit slash console table, sofa table. I don't really know what to call it. I think it works perfect in the space, and it definitely works perfect for what I need it for. So thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't, please push that little red button. It sure helps me out. And I'm hoping that next week I will be doing the Hollywood Glam Easter. I think I can get back on track now. So until then, go out and love and nurture everyone and everything in your part of the world. Till next time.